Claire Koenig with Visit Milwaukee, and you have a list of fun events happening this weekend, as well as some things happening in a few weeks that you might want to buy tickets for. So hi, Claire, thanks for being here.
Hi, thanks for having me as always.
Yeah, let's talk a little bit about what's happening over at the Renaissance Theater Works right now.
Sure. So they've got this amazing performance. It's by Marty Goebel, who I hope Milwaukeeans know she's one of the most accomplished local actresses. She is performing Neat by Charlene Woodard. And the best thing is, I think this performance is streaming online. So you can watch from the comfort of your couch. However, the stream ends on Sunday. So you've only got a couple more days to check out this amazing performance. And again, remember, Renaissance, they do works about women, works by women, all theater for women.
Very cool. And you can stream it without leaving your pajamas, without leaving the couch. You know, I was inside the Pabst Mansion this morning, and they're coming back this weekend as well, right?
Yes, which is so exciting. They reopened to the public on the 10th. They're also offering a brand new family-friendly tour, which, I mean, I've taken my daughter there. There are definitely things that kids find absolutely fascinating. All of the color, the crazy shapes. I'm so excited to take her back again for this tour. And then for the general public and adults, it's self-guided tours. So if you don't feel comfortable being in a group yet, that's okay, because you can kind of wander and explore on your own.
Yeah, packed full of Milwaukee history there. And then let's talk about Friday night at Keggles Inn. That's something that sounds like a nice break after a long week.
Yeah, and if you're like me, you get to Thursday and you're thinking, okay, where am I going to get my fish fry from? Keggles is, of course, an amazing option anytime. I mean, throughout the pandemic, they had this like well-oiled machine fish fry drive-through. However, now they have their beer garden set up right outside the restaurant. And they will have live music tonight starting at 6. The band is called Tally Ho. And so just a great opportunity to get outside, enjoy a fish fry and a beer.
And Claire, we're running out of time, but really quickly, I want to talk about something that we haven't seen in a really long time, and that's people camping outside of the Riverside Theater for tickets. What is going on?
Widespread panic, fans. I mean, they are diehard. And so those tickets go on sale today. So if you are downtown, you're going to see those people outside in line at the Riverside, which is honestly just great to see after the year we've had. And then also tickets for Van Gogh Milwaukee go on sale today. I know I will be searching their site for some tickets soon. And remember, that'll be in the Wisconsin Center starting in July, but a huge and amazing immersive art show coming to Milwaukee that I think we are all going to want to see.
All right, Claire Koenig with Visit Milwaukee. Always a pleasure. Thank you for being here. For more information about the events that we've just mentioned, you can head to tmj4.com/links. It is 12:16 now. Thanks for watching TMJ4 News at noon. As we head to break, we're taking a live look outside. Gray skies out there right now. Meteorologist Marissa Wallison is back with the latest forecast next. Storm Team 4 now, and we're taking a live look outside in Port Washington. You can see people are out and about despite those overcast skies. Marissa's here with a check of today's weather. Hi, Marissa.
Hi, Ryan. Yes, we are looking at plenty of clouds out there, and yes, still some of those clouds are bringing raindrops down to the ground. I do still expect a few more showers throughout this afternoon, and there is more rain on the way this weekend. So I just started off with all the bad news, but don't worry, there will be some breaks here or there, including this evening, hoping to get a little bit more sunshine out there before the sun sets tonight. We're at 47 right now in Port Washington, one of our cooler spots. Most other locations are in the 50s at this hour, and temperatures will climb a few more degrees. Highs later today will be in the upper 50s, but I am still tracking some rain moving through. You can see quite a few showers through the area picking up over the last about hour or two, and I do expect these showers to continue throughout this afternoon. So if you are traveling anywhere, make sure you keep that raincoat handy or an umbrella too, as you will be looking at some rain out there. But later today, we have a chance to finally see these showers end. So hopefully, again, looking at some breaks in the clouds before the sun sets. But we'll take a look at it here on Future 4. forecast starting things off at noon or the lunch hour right now. As we move throughout the afternoon, we'll continue to see a couple more showers move through the area. But by 4 o'clock, start of the evening commute already indicating some breaks in the clouds, though there will still be a few showers out there even for the start of the commute. But towards the end of the commute, or if you have plans to go maybe to a local restaurant, or if you're going to one of the high school football games, we will be looking at a better chance to see some breaks in the clouds before the sun sets. And sun sets around about 7:20 tonight. So hopefully getting a peek of some of that sun before it sets. As we move into the overnight hours, though, we will see more clouds moving in, and our next storm system is on the way. It will bring us some rain as we move into Saturday. So try to soak up the little bit of sunshine that's on the way. A few more showers, plenty of clouds throughout the afternoon. Highs will be in the upper 50s later today. Again, if you're going to any of the high school football games, mainly looking at mid-50s. Elmira looking at 54 degrees, winds out of the southwest, 5 to 10 miles per hour. Also looking at a location a little farther to the south, Whitewater in East Troy, looking at about 55, and hopefully some of the sunshine before the sun sets by the end of the game. Taking a look at your 7-day forecast, though, steady rain returns Saturday afternoon. Now, so that storm speeding up just a bit. We'll keep a few more showers moving into Monday, or excuse me, Sunday, then into Monday. A chance for a couple more showers there, up to about 60 degrees, and then drier weather Tuesday and Wednesday, though we are going to keep the clouds pretty much all the way through next week, Ryan.
Thank you. Still ahead on TMJ4 News. Instead of ticketing or towing cars in violation, a growing number of paid parking lots are slapping a fluorescent sticker of shame on cars, and they're nearly impossible to peel off. Could you imagine? Is that legal? Consumer reporter John Matarese finds out for us next. Well, going back to when you were a kid, sometimes the shame of getting punished was worse than the punishment itself, right? Well, now some parking lots are publicly shaming drivers for violations. Consumer reporter John Matarese explains so you don't waste your money.
Ever park your car illegally? That usually leads to a ticket or a tow. But now some parking lot owners are switching to something called the sticker of shame. Joe Frankenhoff is mad
because this green sticker is plastered right on the driver's side window where your vision is.
Joe and his wife had just had Sunday brunch. There on his driver's window was a fluorescent sticker claiming they were illegally parked.
They stick this non-removable sticker right in your line of sight.
What made him furious is that he says they had indeed paid to park, but they didn't realize they also needed to place the little ticket on their dashboard.
They should have a sign that says, put the receipt on the dash.
But only the ticket says that, not the big signboard. And Joe realizes it could have been a lot worse. At some lots, if they think you haven't paid at the kiosk, they'll put a boot on your car or they'll tow your car, which is a lot more serious. A spokesman for the company that owns the lot, Broadway Parking, told me they're doing this as a courtesy to illegal parkers, saying a $100 towing fee helps no one. Stickers like this are a new nationwide trend, and attorneys say it's legal as long as it doesn't damage your car. But a warning, you can't peel it until you get home.
So it took me about 15 or 20 minutes of scraping and soaking and scraping and soaking.
And that's why it's called the sticker of shame. While the sticker is frustrating, it sure beats a towed vehicle, so follow the rules. You don't waste your money. I'm John Matarese, TMJ4 News.
All right, John, thank you. TMJ4 News at 12:30 is up next, including a new campaign to encourage confidence in the coronavirus vaccine. The new ad you'll start seeing next week, and why people behind the campaign say this effort is so important, coming up.
Connecting you with Milwaukee, Wisconsin, and the world. This is TMJ4 News at 12:30.
Hello, I'm Ryan Jenkins. Thanks for watching TMJ4 News at 12:30. Now that Wisconsinites 16 and older are eligible to receive a COVID-19 vaccine, Milwaukee area leaders are launching a $900,000 campaign to increase vaccine confidence. Starting Monday, Milwaukee residents will begin to see TV, radio, and print campaign ads to encourage local residents to make an informed decision when it comes to getting vaccinated. The outreach hopes to target those who have disproportionately been affected by the pandemic.
And what we want more than anything is for people to hear from their neighbors, their friends, and their family in the Milwaukee area. Authentic stories from people that they know and trust.
The campaign will continue into the summertime with an increased push in the next 2 weeks. Meantime, Wisconsin has now reached a milestone. Just over 2 million people in the state have now received at least one dose of their coronavirus vaccine. That's 35% of the population. Still, we are seeing our 7-day average of new cases continue to rise in Wisconsin, now at 733 per day, the highest since mid-February. The state also reported another 14 new deaths yesterday. To the rebound now, an opportunity to save the stages across the country and right here in Wisconsin has begun thanks to a new program launched by the U.S. Small Business Administration. The SBA opened the application process for the Shuttered Venue Operators Grant yesterday. The program will be giving out more than $16 billion in grant money to businesses that have been hit hard by the pandemic. That includes operators of live venues, performing arts organizations, museums, movie theaters, and more.
In comparison to 2019 and 2020, we lost 97% of our revenues. We can't open until we're 100%. You can't ask Willie Nelson to take a 50% pay cut because we have a 50% capacity.
According to the SBA, applications for these grants will be given out on a first-in, first-out basis. Awards are also expected to be given out to businesses starting in late April. For more information on how to apply, just head to our website, tmj4.com. Meanwhile, the Pabst Mansion is preparing to reopen this weekend after being closed for over a year due to the coronavirus pandemic. The doors officially reopen to the public tomorrow. Masks will be required inside and reservations are recommended, but they're not required. All tours are self-guided and staff will be on hand to answer any questions you might have.
We had specialists, tradesmen from all over the world that had settled in Milwaukee, and this craftsmanship is as fine as you would have seen in any of the larger cities or anywhere in Europe in the 1890s. And it has been a museum for over 40 years, and it's a testament to Milwaukee, and it's really an iconic piece of Milwaukee.
The mansion will be open Friday through Sunday for now. They hope to expand those hours in the months ahead. Storm Team 4 now. The Hone Bridge was lit up last night, honoring healthcare heroes. The bridge lights red, and at the top of each hour, those lights would pulsate like a heartbeat. It'll light up again tonight, starting at dusk. Marissa, can we expect that foggy weather to stick around for the weekend?
Well, we shouldn't, though we are going to expect the rain to stick around. We did have more rain showers yesterday, more rain showers today, but an update on our fire danger. We are now all in the low range, not actually only here in southeast Wisconsin, but across the entire state. And just think about it. A week ago is when we had a big fire break out right near Menominee Falls. So things changed quite a bit thanks to the rain. So it's not all bad. We will get some dry hours coming in later today, mainly this evening, but still tracking some rain showers across the area this early afternoon. Most of the rain is moving to the north, though the center of the storm is just off to our northwest. So we're going to start to see these showers kind of switch their direction as they move through the area, mainly moving to the northwest. A live look actually not over Racine, but West Bend right now. Racine's at 51 degrees and most of us are in the low 50s at this hour. As we move throughout the afternoon, temperatures will top out in the upper 50s before they do cool tonight. I am tracking some cooler temperatures as we move into next week, but don't be too concerned. It'll actually bump us back near average. I'll have a closer look at the weekend and next week coming up in just a bit. Ryan.
All right, Marissa, thank you. More news now. Milwaukee police say they have long been keeping a close eye on the intersection of 27th and Capitol, the site of a quadruple shooting earlier this week. MPD says 2 people died and 2 people went to the hospital early Wednesday morning. A suspect has been arrested. Last year, police say there was one homicide, 1 non-fatal shooting within a 2-block radius. They say calls for service to the Citgo gas station on the corner there have decreased from more than 170 calls in 2017 to 90 calls in 2020. Police attribute that in part to the strategies they have in place with the community and businesses. Now they're asking for your help.
Individuals are getting in arguments and fights on social media, and now with people getting back out on the street and congregating more and socializing more, they're seeing maybe that individual that they had an argument with, and for whatever reason it escalates.
If you have any information, call Crime Stoppers at 224-TIPS. The Waukesha County Sheriff still has not released a motive for last month's shooting at the Roundy's Distribution Center in Oconomowoc. They put out a public plea for information. They say the gunman, Farrar Cornelius, shot and killed co-workers Kevin Schneider and Kevin Cloth before later turning the gun on himself. Meantime, Mark Jensen's homicide conviction was vacated by a judge as he awaits the start of a new trial. The Kenosha County man was sentenced to life in prison in 2008 for the poisoning death of his wife, Julie. The state Supreme Court ruled last month Jensen deserves a new trial, and a letter from Julie cannot be used as evidence against him. New at noon, the Wisconsin Supreme Court has ruled state elections officials do not have to quickly remove people from voter rolls when they're suspected to have moved. The court's 5-2 ruling means about 69,000 people on the list of likely movers will not have their voter registrations deactivated. Now, when this lawsuit was first brought in 2019, about 234,000 people were on the list. The court said the job of removing voters from the rolls was up to local municipal elections officials, not the state commission. Well, heads up if you ride the Hop. The trolley is suspending service on Monday and Tuesday amid a water main break repair on East St. Paul Avenue between North Broadway and North Milwaukee Streets. The Hop is scheduled to resume service on Wednesday at 7 a.m. We'll be right back with more news.